just gonna jump right in. Today I think I'm pulling some inspiration from this top color. I don't really have purple, so we're gonna stick with the purpley mauve tones today. I think I'm gonna be dipping into my Tartelette palette and the Carly Bible palette also. I think I'm first gonna go into the shade Natural Beauty and the Tartelette Clay Matte palette. And just work this in the crease. Alright, and then I think I'm going to jump into a darker color. I'm going to try out Best Friend that's right next to it. It's a little bit darker in shade, and I'm honestly just going to use the same brush. And use that a little bit lower. And again, blend out. I was going back and forth into Best Friend and Natural Beauty, the first one that we used, just to help blend out the edges also. Make sure it all blends in nicely. Okay. Now I think I'm going to switch over palettes and get a more burgundy shade from the Carly B and BH Cosmetics palette. Excuse my palette also. It's really dirty. I wish this had like the name of the colors, but that's okay. I'm going to try out one of my new brushes that I got from Morphe from the Elite 2 collection. It is the E13. And I think I'm just going to use this to further go into that crease, and we're going to use this burgundy shade right here. Yep. Pack that on. This brush seems pretty dense but also fluffy, where it will pack on the color in the crease and where I want it and still be able to blend it out. So I'm going to start in the outer corner, because that's where I want the most color. We're going to slowly blend it forward. I'm kind of going to do, what am I going to do? Do I want to put another color underneath there? Do I want to get a little look crazy? Or are we going to keep this simple? Ugh! My back hurts. Whoa there. I think I want to make this a little bit more vibrant, I guess is the word. I'm going to go into my Morphe 35B palette and take my Morphe E18. Yeah. And then take this magenta shade that we've used before, this one right here, and just use this to shade the lower lash line. And we're going to go with this one first, just for a little bit of, I mean obviously we're using color because we're using purples, but like a pop of color, you know? So I'm going to stick this in there, and then I'm going to go over and blend it out with Best Friend with the same brush.
I ask myself, where have I been? It's been so long.
So we're going back in with that E13.
Where have I been?
Further smoking everything out. Clearly this is going to be a dramatic look, so, you know, I sit down here and I don't know what I'm going to do, and then things come up and this happens. We're gonna put gold. We're gonna put gold. We're gonna put a bronzy color because that's my favorite. So I'm gonna take a Wisp by ColourPop. It's one of their highlighters. And just a flat brush. This is the one. This is the brush that came in the Naked 3 Urban Decay palette. I'm just gonna take some on there and dust this right in the center and drag it over. We're gonna blend it out later, but this is just gonna be our base for a more bronzy color to stick to because these are cream formulas, like cream moussey. I guess I would call this more like a mousse. Going back into that Carly Bible palette and then taking this gold color right here. Can you see this one? Same brush, just the other side, and going right on top and patting that in. I want a little bit of bronze to it, so I'm going to take the third highlighting shade, just a little. So I took that dirty gold shade, packed it on top just to make it a little bit more bronze instead of like yellow gold, more orange gold, and then I took my E13 again and just blended out the edges of that shadow, making sure it doesn't go too far into the crease because I want to keep that nice and dark. So if you need to go back in with some color with that burgundy shade, then do so. Now I'm going to put on some mascara and a pair of lashes. I'm going to be putting on the NYX Be Wicked lashes, but I customized them so that they're a little bit more full, but they're still wispy like when I got them. Okay, so lashes are on. I put mascara a little bit on top of them after also, and on my lower lashes. Now I'm going to put in inner corner highlight, and I'm just going to use the second shade from the Carly Bible palette. It's more like a pinky goldy kind of shade. I don't want to put something gold to distract from what we have going on already. So I'm just going to be taking my Real Techniques base shadow brush, and usually I put a base down with this, but I'm just going to pop this right there.
So long, I ask myself,
And whatever's left over on the brow bone.
it's been so
Now it's time for lippies, and I want to use a gloss that I just got. Oh, and okay, so we're gonna go back to my tried and true NYX Lingerie Lipstick in Ruffled Trim, and then I'm gonna go over it with the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip and Fairy Blouse. So that is the look with the lip and the lip gloss, and it's a little different for me. I'm usually a matte or satin type of girl. I've done purples before. I know purples look pretty nice. They look really good with brown eyes. But these are more like cooler tones. I warmed it up a little bit with that magenta shade, but yeah, I didn't know what I was going to do when I sat down, as always, but I just wanted to film something fall, and I think mauve, maybe like cooler tones, are, I guess, more fall appropriate. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this look, and I guess stay tuned for my next video. Bye guys, stay fierce.